What is going on, guys? It's the Mad Dragon jumping in to Rugby 25 today. The official launch has happened for the game. We are going to be jumping into the game in its entirety, as a few of us were unexpected to see. Day 1 patch as well. Lots of new updates and fun stuff to come with it, as we've done across the whole of the early access. Of course, we're going to be checking out everything in this game. There's no patch notes because the game's out, so we're just going to go exploring. We're going to be taking a look at all the new teams, the career mode, having a look at what's changed. We're going to be playing a game, as always. Timestamps in the description if there's a particular area you guys want to have a look at. Or, of course, you can use the video timeline to jump from chapter to chapter. Let's jump in to Rugby 25 and see what we've got changed along the way. Now, of course, we're going to go through all the different areas. If you're watching this on the day of release and you wish we could dive a little bit more into it, well, good news. We are going to be doing a live stream today, 6 p.m. UK time, which, of course, we'll be doing for a number of hours. We can dive more in depth into each of these sections, but I'm probably also going to be doing individual videos for different sections as time progresses as well. I've also been given some giveaway codes from the guys over at Nakon. They've given me 3 codes to be able to give away to subscribers on the channel for helping support the game and do all that good stuff. So if you want to be in with a chance of winning a copy of Rugby 25 on any platform, there's no restriction on, it could be all 3 codes on one platform or 1 code on every platform, it doesn't really matter. All you have to do in order to have a chance to win a copy of Rugby 25 is make sure you're subscribed to the channel, obviously, hit a like on the video and go into the comments section and leave a comment saying who your first match is going to be between on Rugby 25 and, of course, what platform you want to be able to play it on. Make sure as well, it's probably more useful if you've also followed me on Twitter or Instagram or something, so I can actually get in contact with you if you do win. If I've got no way to contact you, not all I can do. But thank you so much to the guys over at Nakon for doing some giveaway codes and getting some more people into rugby gaming. With all that fun stuff out the way, let us jump straight in to take a look at what's changed. I can already see we've got a 6 Nations tab now over here. They've got rid of settings from the main menu. Settings is now on settings, so that's more positive. Let's have a look at what's going on in there. So this is just straight into 6 Nations. They're really trying to push the 6 Nations. There's our first look at some teams then. France, Wales, Scotland, Italy, Ireland, England. They've got them all in there. And that looks correct for the 6 Nations 2025, right? I think that was the fixture list that we had for round 1 anyway. All I remember is watching Wales lose to France terribly. But with that then, let's take a look at what we've got teams-wise in the game. Such an important area for this game. We've been waiting. Oh, Antoine Dupont is now the poster boy for the French team. They've got rid of Greg Aldrit. The ratings still seem pretty low. 82 for France, 83 for Australia. Very interesting rating system they've got going on in this. We've got the All Blacks. Oh, man, we've got the All Blacks in there now. Italy. I can finally start doing the 6 Nations series with the proper teams. Uruguay already have the kit in. So they have said that some of the teams... I don't think that's a real person. I think that's like meant to be Sia Khaleesi. I don't think that's a real... That looks like the player model faces that they've been using. They did put out a post... So, oh, there's Ireland. Ireland. People were worried Ireland weren't licensed. Ireland's are licensed. They are in the game. There's Caelan Doris. Scotland, there's Finn Russell. We've got Tonga in now as well. Yeah, they did say that a couple of the teams are in the game, but they haven't done all the photogrammetry and stuff for them, so I don't know what teams they were going to be. So it looks like South Africa's unfortunately one of them. Wales look like they're in the game. Australia, Fiji. That doesn't look like a real Fijian player to me. Georgia. Is that meant to be... not Alprazize, is it? I mean, it kind of looks similar, actually, but I'm not sure if that actually is him. England are in. We've got Itoje there. Japan. Argentina, sorry, we're already in the game. Samoa. Chile. Portugal. There's a series I want to do on the channel, playing a World Cup with Portugal. And then background to France. So they've now got the Rugby World Cup, is what that's called. International Oceania, which is a lot of the sort of Southern Hemisphere teams. Oh, we also got Papua New Guinea. I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry. Nui, Tahiti, Solomon Islands, American Samoa. Oh my goodness, so many teams. Wow, and then just New Zealand. Just a dominating New Zealand team in that pack. The top 14, we've got the top 14 teams in now. I've already seen from some of the leaked copies on the disc that didn't have the day 1 update, but I've seen a couple of the team kits and stuff. There is your top 14. Pro D2 also in. I didn't know if Pro D2 was going to be in. Was it Pro D2 that they didn't have in on the box art for this game anymore? Let's have a bit of a scroll through of all the different teams in there. My goodness. There is a lot of teams in this game, you know, for all the talking points what they wanted about all the licenses for the teams. It's so nice to see so many of these in. International South America, which surely, oh no, of course, we've got Brazil, Colombia, Paraguay, Peru, Venezuela, Panama, El Salvador. Oh my goodness. There are so many teams for us to play with. International in Asia. You've got Hong Kong, China, the Philippines, Malaysia. Okay, so what they've done then is put it in the World Cup teams that played in the 2023 World Cup, I'm guessing, is they've locked out those international teams just for that one specifically, but then you can also do all these other different international teams. My goodness. So many teams to have a look through there. You've also got Europe, of course, and a couple of teams that who wouldn't have got into it, like Belgium wouldn't have got in, Germany as well. Oh, Netherlands, they lost to Georgia on the weekend. Germany, there's the Germany kit. Yeah, lots of teams that you never really get to see on TV. You get to now play within the game. You got to do a bit of online matches and probably struggle like immensely with some of the. My goodness, there are so many teams. Major League Rugby, of course, in the game we already knew this from the early access. I'm not sure if they've added any more teams, but. Doesn't look like they've got a lot of the face scans in for some of these teams, to be fair. Some of them do. Like they don't. The Hounds don't by the looks of it. Premiership Rugby, of course, we already knew from early access. Is also in there. Bath Bears, Chiefs, Gloucester Harlequins. I can't imagine there was anyone else left out of that. International in Africa, Namibia, South Africa, Zimbabwe. My goodness, we've got all of these boys to have a look through as well. I want to go through them quick because I want to get into playing a game and testing all the rest of it out. I just thought people might want to quickly see the various teams that they have on option. My goodness. There is a lot of teams in the game, which is great for the lifespan of this game to be able to have them all. North America, Canada. Canada are in. Jamaica. My goodness. I'm really glad they have got quite so many in, though, because loads of people enjoy playing with all the low-rated teams. I've played so many rugby games. There's like 20 teams in the game. Eventually, you've done everything you can do with the New Zealand, right? You need to have these teams in to really, put your skill to the test. Individual clubs, I don't know what that means, but just some other teams going on in there. Just have a bit of a scroll through on some of those boys. We've got the Romanian. Oh, I can't. I don't even. I think there's too many for me to squeeze all in one video. I might have to do a separate video just going over the teams. Brazil Super 12, Belgian, Bangladesh, Super Rugby. I know Super Rugby's one I will probably enjoy as well, going with the Crusaders or the. I also enjoyed the Blues when I was watching the Super Rugby a lot. They've got all the Super Rugby teams, which we saw in the trailer. On the custom teams, they've still kept the custom teams, and I can still play with my custom, Wales team that I spent so long putting players into. Ospreys and all these in the URC, which we already knew about, and then background 2, the Rugby World Cup. My God, so much to go on. I don't think what we want to do. I kind of want to do like a South versus North Hemisphere game. I think that would be fun. Let's take a quick look then at the career. Can't continue. Never started a career. New career. Help. Can you configure various match and career settings here? Okay. Let's just say my name is John Smith, and I was born 60 years ago. Let's say that's a natural progression for me. Match difficulty. Coach recruit. Always get your player. Injuries realistic. Oh, it's like a career. Like a... what do we want to play in? Let's go Super Rugby. I want to play, I don't know, for the Blues. Why not? There's a sponsor list. Okay. Of course, we'll be doing a lot more of this on stream. We'll test it out properly. I'm just win 5 matches in a row, probably. Coaches. I don't know. Lots of stars. We're in. And this is the first look at the career. And, this looks in depth. We've got a calendar. With nothing on it. We're not playing yet, apparently. Objectives. You've got objectives and some bonus score. Squad management. We've got our team. Club management. Recruit. Can't recruit anyone yet. Staff support. Nations settings. Our next match is in 199 days. We're almost a year away from our next match versus the Chiefs. But yeah, this looks. Oh, we can just jump through on the calendar. Okay. Ooh. Slowly. Progressing our way along. If only the season didn't start so far away. That would be nice. What a weird choice to have. Have you, why load up the game and have it be nearly a year away from kickoff? Who knows? I just want to see what happens when we get round to a game. We're still waiting. We're still going. 10 minutes into this video by now, probably. Select a lineup. Okay. Okay, we've got like a team management system in place as well to be able to change our team. And then go into the calendar. Oh, you go into their advanced to date, and you pick a team a week before, and then and do something cool. Career looks like it's got a lot going for it. You know, it was one of the things about Rugby 20 and Rugby 22. It was just match after match after match. There wasn't a lot to it. So that looks like there's a bit more to consider and enjoy, which I'm looking forward to. But, of course, what's the competitions? I completely forgot about competitions. We've got the Six Nations, Top 14, Gallagher Premiership. So, yeah, this is how you can also just jump straight in and do a new competition, but they've also stuck the Six Nations. I assume because we're in the Six Nations right now, right? That's why they've done that. And then you've got all your academy tools, which I assume are all the same. But let us jump into an actual game. I've already gone over it in my head who I want to do for this one. I want to do South versus North. There's no South Africa, and we've already done Argentina and Australia before, right? So, got to do New Zealand, and because I think so many people were worried they weren't going to be in the game, let's do Ireland. Let's do a World Cup quarter-final rematch and jump back into it. So, wait, yeah, let's do that random team. Okay, proceed. Yes. Right, we got some new stuff. I'm going to drop down to medium. I know I normally play on the hardest. They've said that there's a step up in gameplay from early access, so hardest could be like near impossible. Easy could be the easiest thing you've ever played. I have no idea. Let's check out on medium just for this one. Manage lineup. Oh, okay. Hang on, we got our team. Okay, I like this. Bowden Barrett's at 10 for us. Scott Barrett's our captain. Anton Linnett Brown and Rico Ioane at centres. Do I have... Let me check in. Oh, where am I at here? Geordie Barrett. Give me Geordie Barrett in at centre. Yes, let's try and get as close to a team that I enjoy watching. Mark Talea out on that right wing. Caleb Clark left wing. Will Jordan fullback. I mean, it seems like a strong old team. We've gone for a 6-2 on the bench by the looks of things. Okay, let's do that. Okay, confirm. And you can change the opponent's lineup as well. I really like that. That was something that wasn't really a thing in other rugby games. I really like that because for me, doing the Six Nations series, if you want to be able to change teams around, you got to give him Dan Sheehan, right? Let's put Dan Sheehan on for them. I know he's been coming on for the bench in the real Six Nations, but let's put him on there. Right, let's do that. Where are we playing? Stade de France. Any new stadium's going to be... Scunthorpe, Dublin Stadium. They... just want to say the Aviva? Or are they not allowed to say the Aviva? Or the Principality? Oh, I know it's not a home stadium, but I want to play in the Principality because I'm over in Wales, right? And we haven't got a lot else going for us in Welsh Rugby at the minute. Time of day. Day? Day. Yeah, I like the daytime. Let's do afternoon. Let's do an afternoon game. Weather, auto, damp, showers, cloudy, clear, hot. You haven't been to Wales if it's hot. Extra time, golden point, ball. Oh, you've got different types of ball as well. Let's check on the big out ball. Injuries, minor, major. Ooh. Shall we have... Oh, and sin bins. Sin bins are on or off. You get to make the decision. Okay, lots of new settings. I like that. Let's jump in. Let's jump into a game. They've changed this menu to... this looks a little bit fancier. A lot of people were worried as well. There was a video that came out yesterday about a bit of a leaked gameplay from someone's disc that somehow got working, but like without the day one patch, and people didn't like the quality of it. Let's see how good the game looks now. Obviously on a video, 1080p. I've got this on like a 4K monitor. I can sort of say actually how good it does look. Here's the Principality. A few empty seats around there. Oh, we got a new like load screen. Okay, here's our team. It's nice they got it. I would kind of like if they also had the player faces next to the position so you know who is who. Here's our Ireland squad lining up for this one. Ryan Baird, Caelan Doris, Josh van der Fleer, Sam Prendergast in at 10. Ring Rose at 13 as well. Okay, here come the New Zealand boys, the Ireland boys. They've changed the walk on. They haven't got them walking out the tunnel, or maybe they're going to cycle through. There's Andrew Porter, and maybe they'll have other ones where they come out the tunnel. I was looking forward to see this run out from the tunnel, but not to be. There's James Ryan, and the name the names don't work. It just says Fly Half. It doesn't say Bowden Barrett. Okay, will we have the names working on like the actual things on both sides? Who knows? Let's have a look. Let's see what happens. Oh no, Finau's fine. Wait, what? Lock right. Okay, some players have their names, some players do not.
Penalty.
Offside! Offsides are in the game. Don't actually know if I was offside. Are we going to see a replay of me offside? No, I want to quickly check. Was I actually offside there? Are they... Oh, maybe they're... Oh, hang on. To be fair, I think that's... It looks like Wallace Atizi. It looks like he actually ran offside from the far wing. Not really my fault, but the game's obviously allowed it. Principality Stadium does look nice, to be fair, though. And Andrew Porter having some words. Okay. Not Dan Sheehan. doesn't necessarily look like Dan Sheehan. Okay, so maybe not all the face scans are done. Maybe I shouldn't have put him on. Oh man, who doesn't love this game? They can always surprise you with something. Let's go for a steal, New Zealand. Come on, let's sort ourselves out. Okay, oh, they've changed the defence thing a little bit. Okay, well, they've just actually said what it is now. Let's go for a kick defence. And I want to go for a wide split and confirm that as well. Let's just... The gameplay-wise feels exactly the same. Ooh, nearly managed to get a steal in there. As it did in early access. There was a couple of things that came up from Big Ant and tweets and different things where they said, like, oh, the gameplay is going to be, the day one patch brings a big step up to the gameplay. The steal feels pretty exact to what it was. People running into the... Oh, this time, Mac Hansen. Okay, so people are still going to go for box kicks who aren't scrum halves. That was a little gripe that I don't even think I put in a video. Let's see if we can slide through there with Rico Ioane. About that other people take box kicks, which isn't really a thing you see in rugby. But I don't think I actually put that in any of the FAQ feedback or anything. Let's see if we can go one more. And they've still got those wide passes that you just sort of throw it to no one. A couple of other points. The grass. The grass for me looked its best in early access 6. We're in the shade a lot here in this stadium. But we finally got into some daylight here. I still think I prefer the grass the way it looked in early access 6. Oh wow, I couldn't even follow the ball then. It does look a little bobbly. I'm going to put as bobbly as the term in this one, as opposed to... Could be the time of day, could be the way the lighting works on it. But early access 6, we absolutely had the best lighting. I was hoping we were going to go back to that. My goodness, this is on medium. And it is tough to get the ball back as New Zealand here. I mean, we are playing Ireland, so if I didn't even look at the Ireland rating, I assume very high. Come on, boys. There we go. There's a big turnover. Right, pick up the ball. Go, go, go. Penalty. Oh, they're offside. Okay. Kind of looking like turnovers are just going to award an offside penalty. By the looks of it, that's 2 turnovers in the game. 2 offside penalties given immediately. Let's, okay, now the wind is a thing. They've still got the inverted controls for the kicking. Don't like it. I don't know anyone who likes the inverted controls for kicking. Why am I pushing it further away to bring the ball closer? I don't know. Maybe there's a setting to change that. I did, I've of course got my settings to get rid of the offside lines as well and stuff. You can also now turn off the open mic in multiplayer, which is really nice because, you know, it's nice to talk to people, but especially for me who wanted to do like live stream and stuff. Oh, I've got an achievement. I won a line out. Oh, there's another outrageously loose pass. There we are. There's your achievements as well. Are all working now by the looks of things. Let's see if we go for another turnover. Oh, that came off my guy's leg. I'm pretty sure. I kind of want to have a look at that. I'm pretty sure that came off my guy's leg. Will Jordan not rolling away. Ball thrown into him offside. No offside there, apparently. Looks like they fixed the UI glitch where if you went into the replay, you lost the UI. That was a wild looping pass. Gameplay-wise, doesn't stand out to me to look that different to what we've had in early access. These passes, man. There's a lot of these passes where the ball just goes out and doesn't actually go to the guy who stood right there. That was a concern in during the early access, which is a shame to see that still in. They have said, which is nice for the Big Ant side of things, that unlike with like Rugby 20 and Rugby 22, where they did like an update and then they just abandoned the game completely, Rugby 25 is going to be supported. Like they're going to keep doing updates, they're going to keep adding new teams and stuff. So there's still the opportunity for things to come in to fix a couple of things. Gameplay. Oh, I got thrown off there with a dummy runner. I'm completely bored into that one. Oh, they've gone out towards the left here. It's still 0-0, which on medium. I was playing on early access, and was happily winning games in my own time, like 30-0 on the hardest difficulty. This is on medium, and we are struggling. Oh, loose ball there. Is that a knock on? There's an advantage. I feel like they dropped the ball. Why is it not? It's their advantage. I do like they've got an advantage in now, so we can at least see that. A little bit small, maybe. A little bit tricky to see. And the referee didn't exactly say advantage either. Knock on! Not my knock on. They had the ball. I'm pretty... Unless it was a knock on in the tackle. How generous are we going to be there with that ruling? Referees against us. Northern Hemisphere bias. Am I right, guys? I see all that on Twitter when we have these sorts of games. Right, come on, boys. Let's win a scrum here. They've still got the early sort of thing for the... Oh! Okay, Ardy Sarveya's running the wrong way. Who knows what Ardy Sarveya's up to? Oh, Boda Barrett's flew! I can't kick. They've still got that glitch where when you break through the line with the player, you still can't, like, kick the ball on. I'm really not noticing a big level of gameplay step up. Let's see if we go around the outside here with Will Jordan from the early access, which is unfortunate. You know, if you enjoyed the early access, then you were like, hey, this is great. Some of these, some of those bugs, like, oh, if you make a clean break, you can't kick the ball. That was, you know, something that really bothered me during the early access 7. Let's try and hit that gap there with. I also don't like that we don't have the player names. I mean, we don't have the player names, and we also don't have the other team's names on the board as well. Like, this doesn't seem like there's actually been... I mean, other than, like, the offsides have been added back in. Oh, hello. Oh, and the bump offs are back, and we're still going. Now, tackled over the line. Is it a try? No. Got to test a couple of things here. They didn't put the ball down, even though I think he got over the try line. They do have the ability to reach out. But obviously, it was a lot of feedback given in the FAQ pages that players would get over the try line and yet not score the try. Genuinely finding this really hard to get the ball back. Oh, that's a nice little line going in there by Andrew Porter. You know what, let's give Ireland, or Finley Bealham, sorry. They've also not got the player names on the cards. It just says prop right. It was a nice line, though, to be fair, from Finley Bealham. Taking a shot. Ardy Sarveya's off. Ardy Sarveya's had a bad game so far. Finley Bealham diving over. And up steps Prendergast. Yeah, not gonna lie, I was kind of hyped. I was kind of hyped for this today to be able to see, like, oh man, I can't wait to see what these step-ups are. Love that they got the stadium in. Love that we've got all the new teams in and stuff. But the gameplay aspect was something I was really looking forward to. This day one patch, man, the gameplay's taken a big leap forward. The rules seem to be in. We've got actual knock-ons now. We've got the offside penalty, whether I agree or disagree that I should have been given that. It looks like we've got rules added in. But the way the actual sort of gameplay just works feels very identical to what we had in... this all seems to be correct. Yeah, territory and possession. I literally can't even get the ball or do anything with it. And I was really hoping for some sort of next level up on what that is. Like, we've still got the same glitches of throwing the ball to no one, even though there's the ability to get the pass away. We've still got... Take him back. Okay, Ardy dropping the ball there. I don't mind players dropping the ball. That's kind of realistic, you know. They're not going to catch it. They're no longer catching it over their head with one hand, which did bother me. Let's see if we can go for a little pop pass on the inside there. Oh, can't quite send Cody Taylor through. Let's go for a box kick. Let's just try and sort ourselves out here. Right, we're inside our 22, so this can go straight out. Let's see what the game wants to do if it does go straight out. It doesn't. Mac Hansen collects. Get in there, boys. Slowly. I feel like this game is going on for ages as well. This is only like a 5-minute halves. Feels like an awfully long game. Come on, get in there, boys. Take over the ball. New Zealand struggling still. I feel like I'm getting, like, thrown off by... I don't know if it's a dummy runner or if the ball is sometimes not getting to the guy it's intended to and someone before it collects it. Like then. It kind of feels like that's not actually who that was going to. Or someone from... It was this pass here. That's going to that guy. And then... in comes James Ryan. Through his captain. And picks up the ball. That, yeah. So that is something that's also there. Is I thought I was getting thrown off with dummy runners. And I like that. I don't mind the idea of a dummy runner throwing me off and me getting it wrong. That's great. I would love to see that. But it's actually more that the... Ooh, good sack there on Gibson Park. Let's see if we can run here. Mark Talea. Where's the room going to open up for Mark Talea? Go wide. Oh, man, just can't get through. They are nailing me in defence. Right, boys, come on. Let's sort ourselves out. We've got to get a try at least, right? This is first game, first video. Right, Boda Barrett through. I can't kick again. Yeah, so if you make a clean break, you basically can't kick the ball, which is a weird glitch that was a thing in the early access. Ah, and the weird interception lines where they throw the pass to just a terrible line. And we're getting there. Oh, there's another bump off. They love their bump offs to the AI. Let's get in there, boys. Come on. They're going to go out towards the right-hand side. Let's shut him down. I literally can't stay in their half. They've been all over. But, you know, hey, you know what? I asked for a harder difficulty. Playing on hardest and winning 30-0 shouldn't really be a thing. So, you know, they've stepped up the difficulty. The game is harder. Because I can't get the ball, and I'm on medium. So I'm going to have to work on some of my techniques in this game in order to get back in there. They are flooding that ruck.
Penalty.
I'm offside again. I don't know what I've done. Well, there's going to be a 3, right? Surely. Will they take a 3? Oh, this. Cody Taylor looks bemused at that call. And so does Andrew Porter. Nobody has a clue how that call was given. Oh, man. Right, oh, we've got a scrum. It's an offside. Why would you not take a 3 from there? 10-0 up, you win the game, basically, at this point. Right, come on, boys. We've got to steal this. Big scrum. That's a good scrum. Okay, and again. And again. Right, come on. Away we go. On the charge. Ardy Sarvea. Let's go for a big one. Right. Go on, just run into him. Yes, good line. Straight into Hugo Keenan. Right, let's go left. Go left. Go left. Okay, so, you know what? Let's just send Ethan de Groot through there. No way through there. My guys are also still very bunches of... You can see below my face cam here. We're just a ball. Every single one of my players is just stood as a ball. I'm also... I've got this set to wide, right? I am currently in a wide formation. And I just don't feel like this is wide at all. We're literally a ball. All stood next to each other. Oh, no. Oh, no, the ball got stuck. But Cam Roygaard has managed to work out what he's doing eventually. We've got the ball. Let's go to the right-hand side. Let's see if we can find any gap out here. One more pass. Nope, didn't want that guy. Wanted the shorter pass. Why would I want to go for a 3-man missed pass there? Going to get turned over. Am I going to give away an offside? Okay, I didn't give away an offside that time. For just having a turnover. Get in, boys. Get in. My goodness. Caelan Doris bashing through as well. Well, the game is certainly more difficult. I think that's a fair assessment on the difficulty levels, which is always, you know, I think is a good thing. It'll give people more of a, you know, a level to work up to in the game, which is great. God knows what hardest difficulty is going to be like. I'm on about 10% possession. I've not been able to hold on to the ball when I've had the ball. I've given away all these terrible passes out to nobody. I've thrown interception passes. I'm getting turned over at ruck time. They just keep kicking the ball out. They love playing the territory game. Right, Will Jordan, you've got some pace. Go. Go, go, go. Wow, Sam Prendergast. Like a defensive demon getting on there. Let's go left. One more. One more. Oh, God, they just swarm you in the defense. Let's go for the scrum half cheese and see if the scrum half cheese still works. Oh, it does. Okay, Caelan Doris has got a dislocated shoulder. Wow, that is a big injury. Talk about your serious injuries. Yeah, they weren't lying. It's a bit of a shame to have not seen... They spoke so much about the step up with the day one patch and gameplay improvements from early access. Oh man, slow. Come on, Cam. Get in there. Everyone's just a ball. I'm going to have to do the cheese. It's annoying that the cheese still works. I thought maybe they would find a way to try and fix this from players just running horizontally across the pitch. They've just got more defenders than me. Everywhere. My guys are so focused on being behind the ruck. They've got 3-on-2 out right and, well, 3-on-4 left, but there's no way they get these passes away right in time. Nope. It is tough. It is tough. Right, go wide, go wide. Let's just... My goodness, they're like tracking you across the field. You can't get around them. This is some superb defense from Ireland. I'm sorry that this has gone on for so long. I might end up cutting some of this out. If I've done a big jump, it's because nothing has happened for the last 10 minutes, bar Ireland.
Stop the clock.
Oh.
We got an injury.
What do you mean stop the clock? Don't stop the clock. Leave him be. At this rate, I need every Ireland player injured in order to... I've lost about 50 metres from me having the ball because I can't go forwards. This does feel reminiscent of what we had in the early access of... there was one early access patch, right, where I just couldn't get anywhere, and it feels like we've gone back to it. Let's try and go right to... Like, literally, they're tracking across the field. I'm just going backward. I can't go anywhere. This is the most ludicrous... Oh. And a penalty, and an offside penalty still ends the game as well. Oh. Mixed feelings, I think, is probably the come away with this one. Oh boy, let's get into some thoughts and on this and how it's going. This sound Prendergast. I think the character models do look good. I mean, the quality visually looks much better than people have seen in other videos. This game, 14% territory, 14%. I could not get anywhere. Well, let's jump out and give some thoughts on that. On how we're looking. So, game launch. Of course, like I said, we'll be doing this on live stream. It'll be we can spend 3-4 hours diving into it and getting some testing and see what we think. Initial impressions, though, they've clearly done some updates to the menu system and stuff now. It's nice they got the 6 nations in. Team-wise, my God, there's teams coming out your ears. There's just endless teams. You can play this game forever with the sheer volume of teams. And I am looking forward to doing some. I want to do more 6 Nations games over the course of 6 Nations. I've always wanted to do the World Cup. In fact, is there a World Cup? There isn't a World Cup. The Women's 6 Nations also isn't here, which they have on the box art, right? But there isn't actually a way to just do the World Cup or an equivalent. So that might be a competition someone ends up needing to make on the community tab to actually play the World Cup. They've got all the World Cup teams in, and they're called the Rugby World Cup, but we currently don't have the World Cup to be able to do it. I love that they've got a bunch of new teams in. The new stadiums. The stadiums do look good. The sort of quick play options and stuff. I like all this. They've still not fixed the thing where it's stuck on one difficulty depending on what you played on. Time of day, the weather. I'll be interested to see what the weather changes. You can turn sim bins on or off. Injuries, you can now have major injuries. Didn't seem to slow down the injured players during that game though, which was a dislocated shoulder. That guy should be on the ground for 10 minutes. A stretcher should be rushing on or something. That's the sort of stuff I would like to see. Make it a little bit more immersive. Gameplay-wise, let's do career. The career looks interesting. Genuinely interested to take a look at this career more in depth. There's a lot going on here, far too much to just sort of quickly cover in one video. Lots of games, calendar, objectives, news. You've got your own squad management, club management. There's a lot to do there. That'll be, a totally different, video to go through. But that actually looks quite in-depth, which is nice compared to Rugby 20 and Rugby 22. Gameplay-wise, though, so much was spoken about. Big step up from early access, day 1 patch. Going to be adding a lot to the game. That felt like playing exactly what I played in early access 7 with offsides and knock-ons added in. It was basically identical. I like that players drop the ball. I'm not sure yet if them just randomly dropping the ball is, something that just happens. That happens in rugby. That's perfectly fine. Or if that was a glitch and they're not necessarily catching it. I like they've got rid of those stupid catches where they catch it with one hand behind their back and all that stuff. But you still break through the line, can't kick the ball. Couldn't get into the opponent's half. The AI's taken a real ramp up. It's nice to see the step up in difficulty. But you've got to be able to do something. If I took the ball left or right, all my players are stuck behind the ruck still. Even though I had it on wide setting for my attack line, they still were all stood behind the ruck. And if you ran laterally across the field, even trying to cheese the game, they moved sideways to mark you. And very, very tricky to get through. Yeah, like what they've added into it. I was really hoping the gameplay step up would be more. But let me know what you've experienced down in the comment sections, guys. And of course, live stream tonight. If you've watched this video after the launch day, you can probably just head over to the live tab on the channel and see a much more in depth. I'm looking forward to seeing other people's opinions on this and getting some thoughts from you guys as well. I believe Big Ant have also created a whole new section on their FAQ page where you can go and give them feedback and stuff for the launch. Let them know your thoughts and feelings on the launch of the game, and make sure you're doing all those things needed to get involved with the giveaway if you want to fancy the chance of getting a free copy of this game. I'll see you all next time, guys. Bye bye.